Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 3.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
The tackle by Cam Taylor-Britt. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals' 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Chargers
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, he's got Clement. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Herbert to throw. Rolling to the left. He's got his big tight end. Cole Kmet. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 2, ready? Just set. Shot.
That's caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 34-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
34-yard line.
Here we go. God.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Gun.
A carry here for Brown. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
8 yards.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Chargers out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On one, ready?
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go. Wide in.
To throw is Burrow. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
5-9. Ray.
On first down, Herbert. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Now, Herbert. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Again, the left side for Hampton. And he will score! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Now Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. That one taken in by T. Higgins. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight ends. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 49-yard line.
1-1, ready?
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gains of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Now 3rd and 4.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
So when you're rushing
line.
the passer, you've got to contain him in the pocket. It's not only just about you getting your sack, but it's about rushing as a unit. All of a sudden, you lose the integrity of the contain, and you end up turning it into a big play for your opponent. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
11. 180. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
On 1, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
14, Bengals 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson. to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
His kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 21, Bengals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On 2. 11 mighty, big 13, big 13.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And they'll wind up getting about half of what they needed, but not nearly enough for a 1st down. It's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball for a minute. It looked like...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This is caught.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw, it's Herbert. And he finds Tyreek. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On second down, a run with Hampton. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
It's now
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Second down, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Black 80, black. Orange, go.
Now a play fake. Herbert out to his right. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch?
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kyle Kennard. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Wide 80. Wide he's hot.
Back to throw. Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Herbert now on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Kappa. Hey, Kappa. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Delta. 59. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Chargers will
35,
extend their third
Bengals
quarter
7.
lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Myles Garrett. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but it's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Myles Garrett, what a start to the season. His third sack here in week 1. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Davis to return it. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Charger ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the goal line and in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead.
42. Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On one, ready?
3rd and long.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now, Burrow. He's got the tight end there. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
On one, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
A first down throw for Burrow. That one finds Chase. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On one, ready?
Here comes 3rd and 6.
11 Thomas. Gun.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's P-Rock. And he'll get about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, You kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And the Bengals first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals cut into the lead a little bit.
Bengals 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 2.
From the 38 now, here's second and a couple. Here's Hampton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Herbert to throw on second down. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it out to 38, move those chains. First down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go again with Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ready.
Another run here with Hampton. Finding room to the 20. And he will score again. Omarion Hampton Los Angeles. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Dicker, good with the extra point. As Chargers will add one more onto their big lead. 14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Let's get set. Wide 80. That.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Wide 80. Wide shot. That.
They will take a knee here. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.